We'll start with Alex Bowman being out an additional 3 NASCAR races. Hendrick Motorsports announced on Tuesday, March 17th, that Alex Bowman, the driver of the number 48 Ally Chevrolet for the organization, will be out through at least Bristol next month. Justin Allgaier, who filled in for him at Las Vegas, will take the reins of the 48 car again. We had Anthony Alfredo out racing the 48 at Phoenix, and this will mark it at least Allgaier with 4 races before it's all said and done. But guys, that'll put the tally to 5 races. We know that Bowman was taken out of the car at Austin, where Mike Snyder had relieved him. So Bowman's only run 2 complete Cup Series races this year thus far, and with the Easter break being there after the second and third race he's supposed to be out, he's going to be recovering at least over the next 4 weeks.
Yeah, vertigo is the reason why that he's not in the race car. And him missing that time, I mean, Matt, to put it simply, Alex Bowman's season's over when it comes to contending for the chase. He's not going to have the points. There's no more winning you're in anymore. I mean, he's in a contract year, so this certainly doesn't help. I know the vertigo is out of his control and all that, but unless he can come back and get some victories and get into victory lane, like this is just going to be an awful year for that 48 team, because like you're not, your driver's gone for part of the time, and you already know you're not going to be in the playoff here. I mean, it's just terrible circumstances. Their season's basically over before it even starts.
Yeah, and you're not kidding. I mean, if you're a crew guy, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're still going for the owners championship. If they can step it up, they've still not been having fantastic results without Bowman in the car. So the 48 team, no matter what, has to step it up from that standpoint. But huge bummer for Bowman and Bowman fans all over the place, right? Hopefully after these next 4 or 5 weeks, he can get back in the car and get back at it. But it's going to compound, man. I mean, every week that he's out of the car, everyone's kind of getting back in the swing of things. Everybody's getting better without practice. I mean, everybody's really just getting better and better every week. So if he can be in a place where he can come back here in about 5 weeks, he's still going to have a hill to climb for a couple races, more than likely, to get his feet back under him. But hopefully we can see that and they can make it happen. But I agree with you. He's got to have some good things happen towards the end of the season. And hopefully there's some good luck on the other end of it, because it seems like they've had a lot of rough luck over the last really year and a half, maybe even 2 years.
Steven, I don't know what you know about vertigo, but trying to come back from vertigo and drive a race car of all things is going to be extremely difficult.
I can't even imagine, and I think one thing that people maybe forget, or they take for granted, is probably the better way to say it, when they watch NASCAR or there's someone talks about NASCAR, is how incredibly difficult that is to do what NASCAR drivers do. It's mentally taxing, it's physically taxing. So, I mean, when you feel healthy, like when you feel normal, it's incredibly difficult to sit there and drive that car at 180 plus miles per hour, to take those turns, to, try to have those lightning fast reflexes, to be communicating with your team. And then you're trying to recover from vertigo at the same time. I mean, I was a passenger in the car when my wife was driving back from our in-laws over the weekend, and I fell asleep. So, I mean, it's just, I don't know. Honestly, I think NASCAR drivers and drivers in general, Formula One, Truck Series, whatever you want to say, it's so underappreciated on how athletic and how in shape and how in tune these guys have to be. So I can't imagine trying to come back from vertigo to do what these guys do.
Yeah, on that vertigo front too. There's I know we're all trying here, but there's the G's that these guys are pulling consistently every week. I mean,
yeah.
I can only imagine on the vertigo front. I don't know a whole lot about vertigo, but from what I do know, I mean, it seems like G forces would affect that a lot. So it seems like this is certainly a large challenge.
Yeah, and Dom, I'll go to you here on this. When it comes to Alex Bowman's future, we know he's in a contract year. There isn't an obvious choice out there to potentially take that ride next year. Hendrick's got some good young drivers, with Raj and Corey, but none of those guys are ready for the 48 car, the car they won 7 championships with in Cup. So you would think that there's a good chance that Alex Bowman is back next year. But then, you also think about like, hey, this guy, his performance has been down the last couple of seasons. Been a while since he's gotten back to victory lane. He's missed a lot of time in the race car, even prior to this. He had the concussions and all that. Like I said, I don't think Alex Bowman is going anywhere, but I don't think anybody is expecting a long-term extension by any means. I would say that right now, this is probably the thinnest ice Alex Bowman's ever been on at the moment.
To a point, but with this being out of his control, and it appears Ally is really big on Alex Bowman and backing him and the partnership and the relationship they all have off the racetrack. So Alex Bowman's future at Hendrick is to me looking secure as ever, but he is a proven winner. He won 4 races in 2021. He got it done on the street course. He does know how to win in some big situations and has shown speed, but it's got to weigh too on the team when you don't have your driver making all 36 races. So that has to be on the back of everyone's minds. Hendrick Motorsports is going to have some big decisions. I know Bowman's in the contract year, and Hendrick as well has to look at all that and decipher. I don't know if Ally's in a contract year. They may be, but for sure Bowman is. And on a much lighter note, I want to turn to you on this one, Steven. Like on the 190 some shows you have done on your podcast, have you had to bring in fill-ins or like sit on the sidelines and watch someone kind of take the reins of your show during that time?
No, it would make me like no offense to anybody, but it would just make my skin crawl if I had somebody in and trying to replace me in what I do. I am such a control freak when it comes to my show. I mean, every aspect of it, every breath I take, every adjective or preposition I use, I put everything under a microscope. So I can't even imagine handing the reins over to somebody else.
So like true race car driver, Matt.
Yeah, well, I'm sitting here thinking, yeah, well, you're explaining pretty well probably how Alex Bowman's feeling being out of the race car. So I can't stress enough how bad I feel for Bowman to have to sit out of the race car and watch somebody else to drive the car for multiple weeks. But I know that 48 team's in good hands. But you explained the feeling pretty well.